Hello everybody, Average Gamer. Welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program 1.2 pre-release. And today we are going to try again to land a probe successfully on the Mun. I had successfully in there. So we're gonna try this again. Which one's the better one? Yeah, this one is the better one. Okay. Engines. So I think I learned from the last attempt that we did that we had a little too much oomph for what we were doing. So this only needs to go into orbit. Or not into orbit, rotate this. No. That's good. That should be good enough. There we go. Right in the middle. Okay. So we found out that we had way too much power, and basically not enough control. So we now have monopropellant, which should give us just that extra little bit of control now. Science. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make this thing a little bottom heavy. There we go. Times 4. Perfect. 4 of these engines. There we go. Try and do what we did before, which we had 2 different science payloads. There we go. Actually, I just realized I don't need the Science Junior there. What I would like to do, though, is put this little bit extra fuel down here. Extend. Okay. Oh, actually, I already screwed this up. Science. Boom. So, custom action number 1 is science goo. Pressure. Temperature. Number 2 is pressure, temperature, and the goo. Ha, potatoes. The number 3 is going to be to collect. The number 4 is going to be to extend and transmit. Now, I'm also going to lower this deeper in the hopes that it'll help us Actually, I want to put this up just a little higher. Okay. Structural, no. Command and control, here we go. Want 2 of these things. RCS thrusters at the very top. That really will help what we're doing here. I'm going to add 2 RCS monopropellant tanks. That should really help in our control. RCS we're not going to turn on until this stage obviously is getting down there. These guys I'm going to extract, go, retract. And I'm going to put 2 of these motors on here. Actually, let's do 4. Now, they don't have the oomph that the other engine has. That's why I'm doing 4. Then with the RCS, hopefully that'll be able to... Actually, you know what? With the RCS, that'll be able to keep us stable, actually. We only probably need 1. That's good enough. Okay. Coupler. Aerodynamics. Oh, it's payload. Whoops. I'm going to stretch this out just a little bit. Up. Come on. Oh, they changed it, so it's now... What the hell? So now if it clips anything, it actually will show you. Okay. I could have cut back a little bit there, but I'm not too worried. Okay, and then this stage will put us in orbit. Very nice. Let them on. And maybe even help us slow down. Coupler. Oh, crap. Structural? Yeah, structural. Move the whole thing up higher. There we go. Whoop. Skip our engine on. Later on down the road, we'll get the more efficient mainsail. But for now, obviously, we've got to deal with this POS. Like the last few times, we're only going to do a single stage here, and then design all the other stages around it, obviously. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. They're all going to be Reliance, because Reliance have more oomph. Oh, actually. So someone mentioned this to me, and I didn't think of it until just now as to how much of a good idea this was. Structural. I think it was this one. I'm going to try this for the first time. Basically, the fuel goes straight down, hopefully, and helps the engine go. Fingers crossed. In the meantime, we're gonna 6 times this. There we go. Oh yeah, they're all touching though. So we're only gonna be able to 4 times it. Well, actually, if I took that off... and changed that one with this one. And now it times 6. Yep. That gives us the space we need generally. Hopefully that'll work. But we'll have to see aerodynamics. Boom. Now we're going to do our fueling. So we want the 2 on the outside here to be the last ones. So we're going to tell this one to go to this one. This one to go to this. This one to go to this one. This one to this one. And this one to this one. Perfect. Right, now get our staging ready. So I want select it here. So we want this one to be in the first stage. I think this one. No, this one? Yeah, this one. So we want this one. Yeah, and then this one. Nope. Oh, no, actually, yeah, those two. Yeah, perfect. 2, 4, 6. Nice. Okay. The one thing I'm going to do, just to make things a lot easier. 2, 4, 6. This engine. What's the... Oh. This fairing down here, plus this engine down here. I want both of those to go at the same time, too. Okay. So here we go. So sorry to cut this video a little short. I'm going to try and get into orbit before I have to go. I've got a job interview. So fingers crossed. But we're going to at least try to get this thing into orbit before I've got to go. So we're going to launch in 3, 2, 1. We forgot our struts. But if you look, they're all getting pushed out. They're kind of belling. Which is kind of good. Which is kind of good. We've made almost like our own little version of the liquid solid rocket booster. Whoa. Tumor gun. Wow, we are way more powerful now than I thought we would need to be. We're going to tilt over just a tiny fraction of a bit here. We're going to keep RCS off, obviously. Wow, we are going fast. So somewhere I screwed up. Oh. We need to revert the flight back to the vehicle assembly building. I goofed up. I goofed up quite horribly, actually. I forgot we weren't going to have enough fuel. There we go. I think that's it right there. Yep, perfect. Okay. Okay. The plan is use the move tool. Move these all out just a tiny bit. And rotate them in. This way they're not touching now. Hey, now we can launch properly. Okay, let's take a sip of my coffee here. Freshly ground coffee. Alright, so we're not actually going to go max out speed balls to the wall like we did before. We're going to go about 2/3 throttle. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. So perfect yet again, they all push each other away. We're going to watch the staging here to make sure it's all going right. And the center is perfect, not using up anything. I thought we were tilting there for a little bit. It looks like we're tilting to... Oh, it says we're tilting, but we're not. Oh! Okay. What the hell just happened? We are suddenly massively out of control here. Wow. Well, let's face prograde. Okay. We're gonna try that again. Alright, so I have no idea what went wrong there. Maybe we didn't go fast enough. Maybe we got too much of a jankiness from down here. I don't know what the hell happened there. Did our fuel mix? No, it should be going to these two. So these two, to these two, to these two, and then to you. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to try and launch this rocket one more time. And see if we can at least get this goddamn thing into orbit. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.